Alright, what's up? This is Leonidas from PPCBasic.com, and in this tutorial we're going to learn how to transfer our site to a Cloudways server, and this video is for affiliates and website owners alike. So the reason for transferring our website server, this is if you're an affiliate. The servers on Cloudways are pay per minute, basically, so you can launch a server and take it down, and you will only pay for as much as you need it. So this is great if you're planning to host a lot of domains and websites on your server, especially if you're in the affiliate space and you need many different landing pages, many different websites, many different domain names. This is fantastic for affiliates. I've been essentially hosting many different websites over the last 4 years on my Cloudways server, and it's really easy to set them up and take them down whenever I wish. So it's really easy to upgrade and downgrade your server. So if you need a faster server, the more people start coming to your website, or let's say your website doesn't perform as well as you would hope for, then you can also downgrade it as well to minimize the cost of your server. And the server itself also has a lot of great ways to increase the performance as well. You can use Redis caching, you can use elastic database querying as well. You can upgrade and downgrade the database as well. And finally, like most hosting providers, it provides 24/7 support, which is something that I found really helpful, especially when I'm traveling around the world and I'm not in a North American time zone. The customer service has been there literally even on Saturday and Sunday, available for any of my customer support questions or any of my technical questions. So let's go ahead and show you how the transfer is going to take place from cPanel to Cloudways. So we're basically going to go from Hostgator, or even Bluehost, or any countless other hosting providers that use cPanel, which looks like this. All right, so a lot of these features are simply upsells for you to spend more money with Hostgator, which makes sense. They're a business, but obviously they're just trying to milk you as much as possible on different features. And as well, the interface is confusing, it's more difficult to implement, and keeping in mind that cPanel has been around for more than 10 years, so it's a very old school system. I would say it's almost out of date compared to what's possible now. So we're going to go from this old school system to Cloudways, which I've been personally using for the last 3, almost 4 years, which essentially looks like this. So here we have our 2 servers. This is a tutorial server. Once you click on the server, you can see all the different features on the left side. And here you'll be able to change the settings of your server very simply, very easily. As well, you'll be able to upgrade the database and backend with a simple click. So you can see you can upgrade and downgrade very easily. Elasticsearch, for example. So here you can actually even upscale your server. So you can add more RAM as you decide to make your server faster and faster. And it's a very simple process. You simply go up or down, and then you simply select scale now. And this is why I absolutely love Cloudways, because everything is just click and go. So to begin, once you land on cloudways.com, I recommend you use the link that I provide, because there's going to be a really good discount that I negotiated with the service provider. The first screen that you will see is the process of selecting your application. So in this case, we're going to select WordPress 5.3. Obviously, by the time you see this video, it might be 5.4 or even 6.0. We're going to name our app, which is our website. So this is the name of our website that we currently already own on Hostgator. It doesn't matter what you put into the name here, but as long as you're familiar with what the name is, we're going to name our server. And then down here, you simply select the type of server that you want. So with the difference between DigitalOcean and the rest of them is that when you upscale, as I mentioned earlier, you won't be able to downscale unless you essentially make a clone of the server, which takes about 20 to 30 minutes, and then you select the lower setting. So you would basically make a copy of the server, but select a different setting, and then you would delete the previous server. But with Google Cloud Platform, you can actually upscale as high as you want, and then even while it's running, you can downscale as much as you want, and it'll still keep running without ever needing to delete the server or to clone the server or to make a copy of the server. So these are just technicalities. So we'll stick with DigitalOcean, and then location. You can select London, San Francisco, New York, Amsterdam. So wherever your clientele are, you select the closest location to them. So in this case, I'll go with something random, such as Bangalore, and you simply select Launch Now. So within about 7 minutes, our server will be ready. But for the sake of this tutorial, I'm actually going to go to a previous server that I already created for another tutorial, which I recommend you watch. It's about having a fast and secure WordPress website. And then we'll simply click on the server and we'll go down to the bottom right and we'll select Add App. And then we'll make a new app, which is our WordPress site. And then we'll do our server transfer and add application. So within 2 minutes, our server that we've already purchased previously will have a brand new website on it. And then we're going to transfer our site from Hostgator to this new website. So while it loads, I'm going to show you the next step, which is to actually go to our Hostgator website. So this is our super basic website that I'm going to transfer from Hostgator that I just set up, but obviously you're going to have a more built out website if you've been using Hostgator or Bluehost or many of the other hosting providers for a long time. And we're going to transfer it, this very basic website, from here onto Cloudways. So to do that, we'll simply go into our dashboard. We'll go into plugins, add new. We'll type in Cloudways, install now, activate. So here we're going to input the information from our Cloudways server. And to get that, we simply need to go back to our Cloudways server. So here looks like our first server is still creating the server and website itself, but we'll go to the one that's already ready. We'll click on that. And on the top right here, we'll click on www and we'll simply go to our server transfer. And we're going to copy the following information into here. So first, username, the database name, the IP address, and the website. You can simply go to domain management. Under domain management, copy this. Type in http:// put that in there. Under SFTP username, to get that information, you simply need to go back here and we're going to go to our server level. So simply click on these 3 boxes at the top, and the SFTP is under username. And password. There we go. Once that's done, simply hit I agree. And the Cloudways service is going to use Blog Vault to transfer your site from the current hosting provider to Cloudways. And you can see the service will start to transfer. So I'm going to pause this video and come back when it's finished. All right, so now that it's finished, we can simply go to this URL right here. And you can clearly see that it's the exact same website that we had before, but now it's hosted on Cloudflare. So the next thing is we need to attach our URL that we bought, the domain address that we bought, which is servertransfer.site, and we need to attach it to Cloudways. But before we do that, we want to attach it first to a performance/security enhancing tool, which is free, called Cloudflare. So for the most part, Cloudways is a free tool that you simply attach your domain name, which is the website name, to this site, and it improves the security, the performance, and reliability of your site. And then we attach Cloudflare to Cloudways, which is where our website is hosted. If you want further information on that, make sure to go to the WordPress performance and security video that I created. Let's go ahead and log in. So once we log in, we get this screen right here. Enter your site name, which is servertransfer.site. Hit add site. Once here, select the free plan. And here we will want to delete all of the records. So these are all Hostgator records, and we no longer want them because our hosting is going to be controlled now from Cloudways. So we'll start deleting them. Once they're all deleted, we'll go to here. We're going to create a new A-type record, server transfer.site, and the IP address we need to get from our Cloudways interface. So here we go. The public IP address is 174, etc., etc. And you can get this from the server level. We'll go back here, add the record, and then we need a CNAME record. So we'll type in CNAME, type in www. We'll go back to Cloudways. We'll go to the website level. So on the www on the top right, our server transfer site. And we'll go under domain management. And we'll take this, right click copy, go here, and add record and hit continue. And we'll quickly go back to our Cloudways interface. And for the primary domain, we want to do server transfer.site. So this allows Cloudways to know that if someone types in this address and ends up on the Cloudways server, they know to point it to your Cloudways website. So this is the actual website, how it looks like on the Cloudways server, but Cloudways will know that this is your website. So hit save changes. And we'll go back to our Cloudflare. And now we need to replace the name servers from Hostgator to these. So to do that, simply go to hostgator.com. All right. And at the top right, hit customer login, and then portal login, login with your information. Once inside, we'll go to domains. We'll hit more. And we see the name servers down here. So we need to change these. So we'll go back to Cloudflare. Copy this, paste it here, copy this, paste it here, and save name servers. And that's pretty much it. So now we can select done and check name servers. And here we're going to simply select flexible. We don't want full encryption just yet. We'll do this in the future. So select flexible and select next. For the speed up your site, we can do this. And then we'll simply need to wait a few minutes, up to 1 or 2 minutes, for the name servers from Hostgator to change to the new ones. For some top level domains, so for some websites, it might take a little bit longer than just 2 or 3 minutes. For example, if you have a .com, then the transfer will happen quite quickly. But for anything else, for example, a .site or a .club, it might take a little bit longer. So just sit back and grab a coffee, go for a little walk, and then by the time you come back, hopefully it has transferred by then. If it still hasn't transferred, just wait it out a little bit more. As it says, it can take up to 24 hours depending on the type of website that you have. All right, so after about 10 to 15 minutes, the site was transferred. So great news, Cloudflare is now protecting your website. So we're going to go back to our Cloudways interface, and we're going to install an SSL certificate to make sure that our website is secure. So here is our Cloudways interface. We go to SSL certificate. We'll type in our email and our domain name. Select install certificate. Here, enable HTTPS redirection. Select not now. Select close. And then we'll need to go to access details. And we're going to log into our admin dashboard. So we'll go to the administrative access, and we'll go to plugins, add new, and we'll type in SSL, and then we'll do WP Force SSL, activate, and select on, and save changes. So that's pretty much it for transferring our site from Hostgator, which uses, once again, a very confusing cPanel, to something very simple, such as Cloudways, which is what I really recommend for people that are into WordPress web development or have a website that they want to make sure they have complete control of. All right, so quick recap on why you want to do this. Once again, if you go with Cloudways, you are paying per minute for the server. You can set up and take down websites, landing pages, and domains very quickly and very rapidly. As well, if you're a website owner, it's easy to upgrade and downgrade the performance as you need a faster or slower website. And you can also add enhancements to your server to increase the performance as well. And finally, it does have 24/7 customer support, so you can contact them on Christmas, on New Year's Eve, on all the days that you typically wouldn't expect customer support to work. So once again, this is Leonidas here. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and go ahead and join the private Facebook group at ppcbasic.com/join. And from there, you can ask any questions you want related to affiliate questions or even WordPress questions, and I'll make sure to answer them as quickly as possible. So have a wonderful day and see you in the next video. Salut!